As you can see, they're doing my boys dirty in these streets. I was so upset at that game last night. We cannot beat these super teams, these stacked teams, these tall teams, whatever our challenges are. And the refs. Come on in here, let's talk about it.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And while you in here, hit that like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell so that you can be notified every time Hurt Takes uploads a new video. All right, let's get into it. So, last night we faced the Denver Nuggets, the defending champ Denver Nuggets. And I'm not going to lie, we held our own. For the most part, we held our own. Until the refs got involved, that is. So what are my thoughts on what happened? Because it wasn't just the refs. I'm not going to totally blame the refs. Especially right now without JJ, we're a very, very small team. Why did we start Garrison Matthews? Why did we start him? I understand not starting Bogey because you need that spark off the bench. He is our spark off the bench. We'll talk about that as well. AJ, I just feel like the only thing wrong with AJ is that he needs more minutes. He needs to get into a groove. The man can't get into a groove sitting on the bench. He was able to play a little bit last night, but why not give him that starting nod? But I mean, to be honest with you, when you look up and down our roster, we really don't have an answer. No JJ. And then Hunter was out last night. So it just kind of puts us in a pickle. So I'm not going to judge him too much for that, but I didn't like that decision. We are now on a 4-game losing streak. Trae was ejected last night. That definitely didn't help our cause. Very, very bad call. He drove to the lane. The young man, first of all, hit him across his hand and then swatted him in the face and nothing, no whistle, nothing. So, of course, Trae is a very animated player. He's very emotional. He's passionate. He loves to win. He's extremely competitive. And he started challenging the fact that it wasn't called. In my opinion, if it's not called and it plays on, let the coaches deal with that. What's there a stoppage in time or whatever, or if there's a stoppage, maybe you can go up and say something to him. That's something, but, sometimes we need that. We need that aggression. So, not mad at Trae for that. We were out-rebounded last night tremendously, 35-49. They got almost 50 boards on us to our 35. What goes along with that is that gives them extra chances to score. We were blocked 8 times last night. Why? Because the length. We're just short. We're a very, very small team. Nuggets shot 55% from the field. And in the paint, 64 points in the paint for the Nuggets. 64. Again, we're too small. Saddiq Bey against Gordon, right? And Trae against Jamal Murray. Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray, they owned Saddiq Bey and Trae. They really did. So that was another key factor into that win. In terms of turnovers, they got 25 points off of turnovers, and they had more turnovers than us, but they capitalized on their turnovers. And then Bogey, a good positive was Bogey. It was actually a double-edged sword. It was a bittersweet. Bogey got 40 points off the bench. The rest of the bench got 7 points. So, luckily, Bogey got hot, but, we just need more production from the bench, bottom line. What can you say? They're the defending champs. I didn't expect us to win this game anyway, but even out of all the games that I don't expect us to win, I want us to win them. I'm looking forward for us to win them. And I was feeling pretty good, throughout the whole game. I was feeling pretty good, and then them refs got involved. They took over. And it just is what it is. With us already being down and hurt and hobbled to kick out our star player just because he was questioning your call, Brent Haskell. That's the little dweeb's name right there. Brent Haskell. You didn't want to be questioned. You didn't want your call questioned, or you didn't want the no call questioned. You know, I don't know. You can't challenge it because nothing was called, so there's nothing to challenge. So you just kind of stuck with that. But yeah, that's my take on that Hawks Nuggets game. It was a good game. I actually walked in the arena thinking, oh my God, we are about to get blown out. But we really didn't. We competed even in the fourth quarter after we lost Trae. We competed. So happy for the guys. Happy. Like I always said, we can build on. Hopefully we'll build on it. Just is what it is. That's that. Part 2 of this take. Let's talk about the Hawks Raptors. Now, what I think I'm going to do with this is I'm going to give my take now before we even play, because I'm going to play them twice while they're in Toronto. And then I'll give a recap after both games are played. Unless, of course, we play a really, really good game tomorrow night, then I will be back on Thursday. I'm gonna definitely get back on Thursday. One of my biggest concerns about this game here is their length. Trae, Schroeder, they'll wash each other out. They're both 6'1", and these are their listed heights. Anunoby, he's 6'7". Murray's 6'5". So there you go. You got a little length. And I'm pretty sure I can just tell you right off rip, we all know he's thicker, more stout than Murray. He's built. Murray's a little guy. So that's going to be some concern if they decide to exploit that. Scotty Barnes, he's 6'7", Hunter 6'8". So I think that'll be, a really, really good matchup, just like Schroeder and Trae, the play styles. I think that'll be a really, really good matchup. Here's a scary one. Pascal Siakam against Saddiq Bey, who's 6'7", and Siakam 6'8". He's slightly taller. He's not that much taller, but I believe he's more athletic. He's more stronger. He's quicker than Saddiq Bey. So we'll see. Right? Hopefully, Capella will be able to come over and help a little bit from time to time. They just gotta, be cognizant of that, because Siakam ain't no joke. We want him, right? We want him with the Hawks. He's no joke. Patel, he's a 7-footer. And then Capella's 6'10". So there's another length issue that we have. Let's see. Trent Jr. and Bogey, they'll wash each other out. But they do have a height advantage over us, and that's something that I'm thinking that, hopefully, it won't hurt us too bad. Hopefully we don't have to fight against the refs again, like we did. Like we do, every game. I just want people to pay attention. I'm not just talking. This is something we have to go through every game. And I don't know why. I think it's because Trae's very vocal. So some officials get in their feelings as we know. These refs get in their little feelings, so which I think something needs to be done on the league level, because it's a lot of things is just not fair. What can the player do? The player can't do anything. Once, Trae is questioning a call and just, you can't go talk to the refs. Like, what? I'm getting teed up twice and now I gotta go. I don't know. It's just a lot of little things like that. Hawks Raptors. You got, like I said, Schroeder. He's their point. He's averaging 15.3 a game. Anunoby's is averaging 15.6. Scotty Barnes 19.8. Scotty Barnes is like their catch-all, do-all player. He does it all. He's coming with those the points. He's the second leading scorer on the team. He gets the most rebounds on the team, steals, blocks. I mean, he's averaging 5 assists a game. He's like their guy. Scotty Barnes ain't no joke. And then you got Pascal Siakam. He's their leading scorer with 20 points, 6.8 boards a game. Again, like I say, we know what he can do. Patel's coming with 10.8 points a game and 8.3 boards a game. So, and then Trent Jr., 10.3 points a game. So they're pretty level. When you look up and down their roster at especially their scoring, they're not too far from what the Hawks is doing, which is why in my previous video, if you haven't seen it, make sure you go check it out. I predicted that we would get one of these games in Toronto. I'm hoping, again, like I said earlier, I'm hoping we get both. But my prediction is that we'll get one of them because we're so well matched up. Now, if we had JJ, and then I don't know, Hunter's listed as game time decision, I would definitely give us the direct edge. But, you know, it is what it is. Hey, next man just got to step up. Who's next man up? That's what I want to know. Who's next man up? Somebody's got to step up. You got to stay disciplined on defense with this team because they going to rotate that ball around. That ball going to keep moving. You got to pay attention. Don't get lost in the sauce. You got to keep it moving, keep rotating, moving around, help out on the weak side, all of that, because they will catch you slipping. And whether it's a 3, 2, alley-oop, whatever, they gonna knock it down. And then on offense, we need to do the same thing. Keep that ball moving, find the open shooter, knock down them shots. Knock down your shots. Simple as that. All right. That's what I have today. But yeah, let's go in there tomorrow night and snap this 4-game losing streak. Let's not go down 5. Let's snap this losing streak. I want us to get that first one. Let's go and get that first one. Snap it. And hey, like I said, always like, comment, subscribe, hit that noti bell. All right? Peace.